All right, here is Ethereum. Since I didn't do it this morning, it's been asked for, so I'll do it in the, currently right now. As you can see, I got rid of a lot of the older markings, but I kept I'm going to make this blue just to differentiate it. I kept the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse waves. So Ethereum has done 5 waves up. Now, is it possible that the correction that it has put in so far, looking like this, represents the actual correction after these blue 5 waves? Yes, it can. Now let's check with the Fibonacci and see where it is and which level zone it might be right now. So it went down to 0.382. That is the minimum that I usually look for. But what I'm kind of thinking is that if there are 5 waves up, usually, I mean, it hasn't even made it to the prior wave 4, this blue 4, which is 0.5. And it only made it to 0.382. Unless price starts really zinging upwards and making a new or higher high compared to the prior 5, I'm thinking that it's not over. We're in probably just a bounce. And I'm thinking that we'll probably go to the 0.618 region right here, which is at 595. Now, the other thing that I'm considering here as well is, look, we've got this left shoulder, head, and the current bounce could be making a right shoulder. And what we can probably see is a head and shoulders top. This has bearish implications. Now, if that's correct, then that would set up the trajectory and the target for the 0.618 target. I'm just going to count this little hump to make it more symmetrical, unless there's another big hump that comes up too, but I don't think so. Now, when the head and shoulders pattern is slanted, like the way you're seeing right now, I believe if it's slanted to the left, it's not as bearish. If it's slanted to the right, it is more bearish. So it is slanted to the left. Still, if I do the minimum trajectory count, that would bring this, oops, I did it wrong, sorry. There you go, copy that. $434. That would bring it to $434. And that would bring it so that it surpasses the 0.786. Now, is this my primary count? No, it isn't. I am presenting this pattern and this discernment for future price potential pathway for you to become aware that unless we start making higher highs beyond the 833, I believe this will probably decline. And if it declines, then we've got a real head and shoulders coming here. Will we make new all-time low, new low on this major correction? I don't think so. But I think what probably will happen is it'll get to 0.618 and will wick down to the 0.7. Maybe not. I don't know how exactly it's going to play out. But what I'm thinking is that if this is an ABC, we could get the red ABC will be the subwaves of an A, B, and a C. Oop, there's no D on this. Picked the wrong one. So again, this ABC red will be the subwaves to a higher degree of trend A. This may go ABC even up to here, let's say. And then C could come down to the 0.786. So we need to keep this into consideration. Now, if it goes to the 0.786, in fact, let's make that the target instead of 0.618. Then it looks proportionally fit with and jives well with the 5 waves up that it experienced and put in. Now, this isn't the condition that we don't really start cruising upwards. And I don't think we are going to yet. I think we're going to spend until mid-May, potentially, into correcting this, the prior 5 waves up. Because this red ABC would be too quick and too fast and too short. Not enough depth and retracement. It could be, and if it is, great. I love it. I'm more happy. But I think my suspicion is that we're looking at a more higher degree of trend, broader perspective on the ABC correction. Based on the head and shoulders, minimum will be 0.786 fib retracement of these 5 waves up. I'd love to have this invalidated and have the price just cruising up and go beyond past 843, 850, and 900. Beautiful, but nothing goes upstream. Although in cryptos, there are times when it just goes vertical day after day for multiple days and then comes crashing down. All right, I hope you found this to be helpful. A lot more to come.